Hey guys, we're making life fun today. We're at Magic Kingdom and doing another edition of our Scary Ride Breakdown. We're here and we're gonna do 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. Are you scared of rides? Know someone that is? Maybe you're wondering if you can ride 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. You're gonna find out today and get all the deets.
So come along.
So first of all, it's gonna be one of the longest waits at Disney, or at Magic Kingdom I should say. It's always a very long wait, usually at least an hour, often easily 90 minutes. Is it worth it? That depends. I'll give you all the information. You can decide afterwards. So some cons about the ride. It is really short. A lot of people complain about that. It is true. It is legit. It's a short ride, especially for how much you're waiting. It seems like you just get going and then it ends. Some other cons about the ride. It's not super thrilling. That may be a pro, depending on what kind of person you are. But it's not super thrilling. You know, no huge drops. It doesn't go crazy fast, anything like that. So it just may not be worth it for some people. If you have small kids, I think they're gonna like it a lot. It's really well themed, super cute. It's pretty thrilling for how short the height requirement is. It is really well themed. The whole 7 Dwarfs Mine Train idea, even the queue is really nice. There's some interactive parts that the kids are gonna love and shoot, some of the adults are gonna love. I'm just gonna go over the layout of the ride. So the way it starts is, it's kind of like a launch. There's no lift till at the very beginning. It launches you forward. Not very fast, but just kind of jolt you a little bit. And then you dip down, and then you're just doing a lot of banking. You're going into these banking left, banking right, pretty swiftly. It's nice. You get some, get some wind in your face without having to experience much, like any G-forces or any big drops or anything like that. So that's kind of nice. And then you go into the actual mine. That is, it's pretty dark, but there are a lot of lights, a lot of animatronics that are lit up and their faces are lit up, and you're kind of rocking back and forth in your ride vehicle, which is kind of fun. You can even rock it yourself, which a lot of people like to do. They like to lean back and forth, and then their individual cart will rock. You're not rocking the whole train, just your individual cart, which is kind of fun. Kids like that. Then you approach a lift hill. There's a pretty big lift hill, I don't know, maybe 20 feet. Then you have your drop. Now this is like the big drop of the ride. It's not very big. It's about maybe 12 feet, give or take, but it is a vertical drop. Hi. You go down. It's Peter Pan! Sorry, Peter Pan just said hi as he ran by. But you do have your vertical drop. It's like 12 feet, give or take. If anything deters anyone from riding this ride, it's gonna be that drop. After the drop, it's just more banking, sharp, quick banks, and then you stop, and then that's the end of the ride. As far as the ride itself, but especially the drop, it really just depends if you're in the first row or toward the back. If you're in the first row, it's really tame. We were in the first row this time. You don't feel any G-forces. You don't feel like you're falling. It's almost like you just kind of get like a gentle pull down, and you don't really feel anything. If you're in the back, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the G-forces, you're gonna feel that weightlessness. It's gonna feel more like an actual drop, like you're falling. So the good news is you can kind of choose. If you want it to be a little more thrilling, you gotta go in the back. If you are like, hey, I'm just getting on this because my friends are riding it, but I really hate everything about coasters, and I don't like intense coasters, then sit in the front. Sit in the very front, and then it'll feel very, very tame, but you'll get enough whip to be like, that was kind of fun. So overall, out of 10, in terms of scariness, I rate this a 2. It's really not very, very scary. If you absolutely despise drops, like I mean, you can't do it at all. Like you can't, like, oh, I can do it occasionally. No, none of that. You can never do drops. You probably want to sit this one out, or if you're feeling courageous, just do the first row. But if you're someone that does drops occasionally, you just hate, 60, 70, 80 foot drops, then you'll be fine on this. Like I said, it doesn't go terribly fast. I'm trying to think of any other issues. Maybe a little motion sickness because you do rock back and forth. And some of the animatronics do have screens on their faces. But even then, I don't think it's a big concern. You should be good to go on this one. So hop in line. The queue is really nice. And like I encourage people to do, even if you're not going to ride, go through the queue. The queues at Disney are really good. They're really nice. So go through the queue, and at the very end, just say, I'm not riding, and the cast member will let you know where to go. But otherwise, I think almost everybody will be able to ride this without any concerns. So get in line comfortably and feel no anxiety about riding 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. So that wraps up our scary ride breakdown. Hope you learned something. Hope this helped. But we're really glad you guys came along today, and we appreciate you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Send this to someone that you know that may be afraid of rides, that they're not sure if they want to tackle on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or any of the other rides that we've done so far, any of the other breakdowns that we've done so far. Make sure to send this over to them. Also, comment below. How do you feel about Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? Are you scared? Do you think it's a piece of cake? Let us know.
Yeah, and liking and subscribing will really push this channel out to someone that really needs it. There's someone that may be anxious about going to Disney or a theme park and maybe is teetering on whether to even go or not, and this could really help them out. But thanks for venturing with us, and don't forget, make life fun.